Before you download Wuthering Waves, you need to watch this video. I'll be saving minutes or maybe hours of your time, and not to mention, your phone storage, before you install this game. In this video, I will be sharing my 30-minute gameplay of Wuthering Waves, my first impressions of the game, and also my personal rating and game review. At the end of this video, I hope you'll be able to decide whether to give this game a shot or not.
One is left untouched by all this pain.
Now, we'll go straight to my gameplay.
Looks like drowning. Strange. No visible signs of trauma. Breathing seems normal. Heart rate should be fast, I think.
You're awake. Let me see. Let me see. Thank goodness you're awake, or I'll have to try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Never did it on any living person, though.
Jusia.
Sorry. You just woke up, and here I am, chatting up a storm.
Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
You can call me Trisha, and she's Yang Yang.
We are in the Gorgeous Spirits. It's on the outskirts of Zhenzhou, Huanglong. Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar, or someone returning home? So you don't know why you're here, where you're from, or who you are.
Baisha didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
The wind has brought us a warning. The Etheric Sea is converging. It seems a new tacit field is taking shape.
That means it's probably gonna get dangerous here soon. I knew it. Our gourds are out of service because of the Etheric Sea's influence. We can't send or receive messages for help now. We better hurry over to meet up with Baiju at our gathering spot and get out of here. Guess you really can't recall a thing, but don't worry. If you got any questions, we can talk as we move. Yang Yang and I will give you the full scoop, every little detail from the get-go.
Rover, can we call you that for now? Before you remember your true name? We shouldn't stay here. If you don't have other plans, how about leaving with us for now?
Oh, that's great. Let's go together. Rover, I know you can't remember a thing, but there's one thing I'm 100% sure about you. You must be a resonator too.
You've got a tacit mark on the back of your hand, and you have a gourd. This is proof you're a resonator. Your gourd's design looks a bit different from the ones we use, though.
Also, we have resonators who can detect the formation of tacit fields nearby, like what Yang Yang just did. She can tell all kinds of information by reading the streams in the wind. That's her resonance ability, while I couldn't feel a thing. Plus, not many people are gonna hang out in the wilderness these days, unless they're resonators. It may seem all nice and quiet here now, but you never know when a tacit discord might pop up out of nowhere. Oh my, speak of the devil!
No hesitation.
Bravo! So you still remember how to fight despite having forgotten everything? Wow! Watch me lead the charge next time. No one messes with Ma Shao Fu.
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight? This is the statue of Jue, the sentinel in Zhenzhou, in the shape of a long. There is one capital and 6 cities in Huanglong, with each city having its own sentinel. While they share some similarities in appearance, there are also differences. Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting sentinels because of its long history and vast land. Records state the sentinels in Huanglong were once a single entity. Now they are each responsible for a part of Huanglong. Naturally, there are sentinels in other regions too, but fewer compared to Huanglong. In Huanglong, most of the sentinels take the shape of a long. In other regions, they manifest in various forms. You were standing face to face with our sentinel? One can hardly see our sentinel with their own eyes. Most people only get the chance during the appointment ceremonies. According to your description, you stood pretty close. Only the sentinel's appointed resonator is allowed in its proximity. For now, that person is the magistrate of Zhenzhou.
Whoa, darn! That must be an elite class!
Chixia might be in danger. Rover, please.
Moment of resonance.
Rover, watch out!
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Let me be your blade. Speeding up.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
That was close. You fought so well. I didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang Yang just rushed over to protect. See? There's a resonance beacon over there. When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect you from danger sometimes.
Rover, we are almost at the gorge's entrance. There will be a descent, but if your terminal's glider mod...
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou. Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The Resonance Nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications. Right?
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Northful Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress. It's very crucial to the safety of Huanglong.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Bai Zhe here. Where is she?
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
A tacit field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like in the blink of an eye? Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
The center of the tacit field.
Isn't that Baija? Baija! Baija!
We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us.
We agreed to meet up around here, and she said she was off to collect some samples. Gosh, did she really go straight into the heart of a tacet field for that?
Baija wouldn't take such risks without careful consideration. Freshly formed tacet fields go through a dormant period. The faster a tacet field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this tacet field should be safe.
According to the hero plays, yes, there's a chance for that.
Right. The glider can't carry us beyond the tacet field's range. Besides, Baija is there. We'll have to go down and see what is going on. Now it's time to use a glider module. Rover, let me help you activate it.
We're in a dormant tacet field, right? Why did you come here by yourself? Baija, you know we... Huh?
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, he was super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on his condition through the stream. Baija is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much, since you've just regained consciousness. Are you alright? Where does it hurt?
Worry has clouded your judgment, Yang Yang. His vitals are stable with normal-sized pupils and a steady breathing rhythm. This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
I sense your weakness.
Rover is wetting, and that strange tacet discord is here too.
It's the Tacet Discord's ability. Be careful.
Precipitance!
No hesitation. The hour is upon us.
Thank goodness. We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before, but Rover was able to completely defeat it. I didn't really do much. It was all thanks to you, Rover. That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous.
Anyway, come check this out.
Oh, this is an echo.
Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today.
My apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo ring a bell to you, Rover? Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate. We can absorb them into the databanks in our Pangu terminals.
Oh, by Pangu terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Huanglong. But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also, there's a limit to what your gourd can absorb.
Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit discord's level. The terminal can then convert its reverberation into an echo for use in battle. My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. It should at least be an Overlord class. Rover, would you mind checking your databank level?
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal? Oh, so it doesn't work. No worries. You can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy here. There should be some sweet baby rose shrooms around here. Let's go check those out, shall we?
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
Hungry. I'm starving. What kind of power is that? Rover, you've been playing the fool all along? I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
Could it be related to your lost memories? Can you recall anything now? Rover, are you feeling all right? Any discomfort? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Baizhi, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Huashu Academy's Resonance Medical Department? Baizhi?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
With the human body. I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong.
There was a very strong person way back, like they held the whole universe right in their hands. As there was no terminal in those days, they absorbed the tacit discords with their bare hands. And the TD they absorbed was the most powerful of all. That person turned it into the first echo ever. Then they used the power of that echo to rebuild the world, sort out the laws, and that's how the history of Huanglong began. Actually, I'm not. I hope I was, though. Those were just some old tales my parents used to tell me, kind of like the Sentinel's appointment thing. Yang Yang's got an impressive memory for the ancient texts. Me, I just happen to roughly remember what the story's about. Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago, when Jinzhou didn't even exist. Could it be that Rovers like the great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy of us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis. Rover.
Wait! The signal's back!
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the City Hall.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. I am Jin Shi, the Magistrate of Jinzhou. As the Moon-Chasing Festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment. Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring traditions. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask. Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at this time. You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you.
Now that I played my first 30 minutes, I'm gonna give you my comments about this new game Wuthering Waves. My first impressions. If you have played Genshin Impact before, you will clearly notice that this game has adapted a lot from Genshin Impact. From character design, world design, game interface, exploration mechanics, etc. But don't worry, when it comes to originality, even Genshin Impact just got their inspirations from a Nintendo Switch game entitled Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I played both of these titles, so I'm familiar with the things that seem almost the same from those two games and this game. Of course, the story is different between Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves, but the concept of a traveler, or in this case a rover, was indeed another adaptation from GI. When it comes to the initial story of the game, it's an overwhelming experience to be bombarded by a lot of game terminologies. I didn't like how the game introduced us to these brain-exhausting words and history about the world of Wuthering Waves from the beginning. There's a lot of dialogue happening in the first 30 minutes of gameplay. I think I only did battle scenes for almost 15 to 20% of the time, which is 4 to 6 minutes in total. Because that boss fight is a little bit long due to my poor mechanical skills. Now, I would like to show you the game menu to familiarize yourself with the game's interface. So here, we have the quests menu. When you open it, you can browse the different quests available for you. They also have the backpack menu wherein you can check your inventory items. Next one is the character menu wherein you can check your available characters and browse their skills and equipment. This one is the main menu, which opens a lot of different submenus to check. I'll just play the video in the background while explaining each of them as briefly as possible. We also have the character or resonators menu here. The second one is called the data bank. I'm guessing this is a database of your monster encounters. The third one is the tutorials menu. You can read through this to learn more about the game's mechanics. The fourth one is the quest menu. And the fifth one is the friends menu. You can check your friend list here, add a new friend, and check recent co-op's history. The sixth one is the trophies menu. You can browse your game achievements here and claim rewards. The seventh menu is the gallery. I think the game records your progress when you visit a new city and encounter scenes in the game's storyline. The eighth menu is the map. You can check the world map here and look for key objectives for the game. The ninth menu is the backpack, which we already covered earlier. And lastly, the feedback button. It will redirect you to a link to their website, which I would skip this time. If you look below at the bottom right side corner, you will notice some buttons here. The first button is the mailing system, wherein you will receive game announcements about events, rewards, and other stuff. I suggest that when you claim these rewards, just keep everything untouched. What I mean by that is to not spend your resources early. Just keep on playing the game until you learn how to use these things. In gacha games, you need to keep your resources in track, especially if you will play full FTP. The second button next to the mail icon is unclickable. The third button is the announcements tab. Here they post announcements regarding game news, updates, in-game events, community events, and more. The fourth button is the in-game camera, wherein you can snapshot your character or the landscape.
Stopping to relax once in a while serves for a stronger resonance with the world. Stopping to relax once in a while.
Then, the last button is about the game settings. The button from the bottom left side corner is self-explanatory, a game logout button. So, that's it. I guess I'll give Wuthering Waves a score of 8 out of 10 for now. I just wish that the game won't be too much focused on the story and just teach us about game stuff from the start. I'll be expecting more from my next hours of playing this game. How about you? What are your first impressions of this game? Comment your thoughts below and be sure to subscribe on my channel for more Wuthering Waves contents.